Alright, I'm going to play video games while I'm getting my car washed here. I just got a brand new game controller. It is the Xbox game controller. Base strike camo color, and it works perfectly. Came with a with batteries and everything. I bought the cable USB-C to USB-C, so we're gonna be playing with that. It's like, all right, I'm gonna put the fold the mirrors, turn the lights off, and while it's being washed, I'm gonna go to games, and I'm gonna pull out the controller, and let's see, let's play Asteroids. We're in park. Okay. Let's see if this controller works. I haven't played this in 20, 30 years. Oh, that's hyperspace. Well, try it. Let's figure out what my thrust is at. Uh-oh. Where's my thrust? Hyperspace, there's thrust. I'm gonna reset my controller because I was if I don't touch anything. Why am I spinning? It must have been using the controllers. Let me reset my controller. Oh, it's working. Why is it spinning? Alright, there we go. Hyperspace. Thrust. Oh, I keep hitting hyperspace. Oh man. I used to be good at this. Keep hitting the wrong button. I got one more life left. Exploded. Oh, man. I'm terrible at this game. I don't know why it keeps. Alright, push to start. Why is it spinning? Alright, let's try. No, thank you. Start. See how fast time goes by when you're playing games? Really clean too. I've got ceramic coating, so I only do this like maybe once a month. I just have to do it every week. But now it's alright, where's my mirrors at? Unfold mirrors. And we're ready to go. And now I'll go to let's see if it'll take me to the shop. Exit out of that. Controls. Bring that down. Navigate to work. It doesn't usually like parking lots, so I don't know. Let's see what it does. See if it can get me from the parking lot. So what's cool is you can do almost anything. You can play games. You can watch Netflix, browse the web. It even has a Wi-Fi signal. You pay $10 a month, and it gives you basically your Wi-Fi. It'll download the latest software. Sometimes you'll get different games. You'll get software updates. The beta self-driving will upgrade, and it gets better all the time. Like it literally takes me to Gainesville almost every weekend if I'm not touching anything. It's going to get over one more. A little late. You got to watch it. It's not perfect, but it drives better than some people I know. Sometimes better than me. But it is just, once you drive a Tesla, especially if it has beta self-driving software, it will blow your mind. I mean, when you're buying this car, you're not only buying a car, you're buying a self-driving car, you're buying an entertainment center, a navigation system, a computer, also too, you're buying the future because it keeps upgrading, so it's never the same car. It's like constantly upgrading itself. So and it's very inexpensive to maintain. You're never going to need an oil change. You're never going to need brakes, hardly ever. No transmission flushes, no radiator flushes. The most expensive thing is going to be, of course, your payments, your insurance, but other than that, it'll be like tires, because you go through tires a little bit more regular, because it's so heavy and it's so torquey. It's rough on tires, especially if you get on it all the time. If you have a performance, or you put it in performance mode and you're always gunning it, you're going to go through tires. But if you drive normally or try to baby it, your tires will last almost as long as a regular car. Keep rotating your tires. This is only single motor rear-wheel drive. It's the slowest car they make, and it's still 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds. So you're going to be faster than most of the cars on the road, except for the performance ones. But if you upgrade and get dual motor, it'll be, of course, a lot faster. Then you upgrade to performance. I think it's 0 to 60 in like 3.5 seconds. just have to make sure you keep your eyes on the road, keep your hands nearby. Sometimes I'll, of course, put my hands on the wheel, but really, it's driving by itself. I just keep it there just in case it makes a mistake, it veers off, or deer runs out in front of me, or something weird happens. But usually, they can drive pretty safely. Every once in a while, say apply slight pressure. You can either wiggle the steering wheel, or you can touch one of these little scroll buttons, and it'll take it off. This one's for volume, and this one will upgrade your speed or lower your speed. And if you go sideways, it basically manages what distance you want the cars apart. I usually have it on 7. If you use the scroll button and you push sideways, you can go through, like if you listen to music, it'll skip to the next song. But both these, depending on what mode you're in, you can control most of the car's functions just from these 2 buttons. If per chance you need to reboot the system, say it locks up, which I had to do once so far, just hold these scroll buttons down and it'll reset the computer. Of course, you have to be parked. But sometimes I was parked in the hot sun and for some reason the screen locked up. So I had to basically control the car and the key fob through the phone. I was still able to drive the car, but didn't have much functionality on the screen. So basically, I just had to hold these 2 buttons down, reboot it, and then after that was fine. It took a few minutes. It's kind of confused with these blinking yellow lights. See, it'll stop and go, stop and go. So I'll report that. So it gets really confused on these lights, the yellow blinking lights. Last time I went through, it just kind of pumped the brakes a few times. Went through that time, it almost came to a complete stop. There's cars coming behind me, so I had to intervene and make sure that it was continually going. You don't have to stop. So anyway, I'm almost home. I'm probably going to play a few more games before I put this away, because I just got this game controller. I recommend the Xbox. Xbox seems to work better. I didn't have to program nothing. I just plugged it in and started playing. So if you don't want to mess around with all these other controllers, usually your newer Xbox makes for you get a USB-C to USB-C plug for your game controller. I'm not sure how the wireless works. I'm gonna have to read up on it, but I'd like to be able to do this wirelessly. So I'm not sure if this is compatible, but I'm going to try to. I ordered a wireless controller, and now we have a wired controller. So we have one of each. That way, we always have a way to play the game. It's so much better because there's a lot of games on here that you can't play unless you have a controller. So I would definitely recommend getting some type of Xbox controller with a USB-C to USB-C connector. That way you're going to be able to take advantage of all those games you haven't been able to play. So, alright, we're almost to our destination, and I'm going to be signing off, and my phone's about to die. So, I recommend, for me, if I didn't have a business, I would keep investing in Tesla stock. But since I have a business and need a truck, and I think the truck eventually will be an investment as far as robotaxi. If I didn't need a truck, and they didn't have robotaxi network coming, I would go ahead and just just keep investing. This isn't advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. So I put every spare cent in there, but I'm trying to save up for my truck and invest at the same time, and save money and put money back for rainy days. So and keep our business afloat. So I've got a lot of irons in the fire. So anyway, thanks for watching, and when I figure out how to hook up the wireless remote, I will make another video. We're almost to the shop. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the shop. I have a couple things I have to drop off. See if, I don't know if anybody's awake there, but I'm gonna check on things. Also, I need to rearrange some furniture. This is a rainy day, and I didn't get a lot done, but I got some stuff done. So I'm gonna try to make a late night run to the shop and just do a few things. Hopefully there's nobody. I'm not gonna wake anybody up. So if you guys want to come with me and the phone doesn't die, we will be at the shop here in about 2 minutes. And we have a lot of lights and stuff going on usually at the shop. I think the open sign's still on. So make sure everything's secured up. We have hooked up our internet and hooking up we already have 3 security systems going, and I just have to hook it up to my phone. That way I can see everything. I think we got 8 cameras hooked up to the Wi-Fi system, so I'll be able to look and see what's going on if I'm at home and I want to check up on things. So I'm going to probably try to hook that up tonight. I don't know why this it always tries to switch lanes. I don't know if it thinks that they can go around people or what, but also too, I noticed it's following pretty closely. I don't know, I don't think that is 7 car lengths, so that is kind of strange how it follows so close. I don't know if that's an issue or not. I don't like following that close. What the heck? Automatically clearing the windshield. I didn't do that. That was all done by itself. I don't know if there was like some dirt or fog up there, but it automatically sprayed and cleaned the windshield and turned the wipers on. So, okay, it's green. We're going to see how good this cornering is. It might help because there's a car up there in front. Maybe it'll follow the... See how it's trying to... It's trying to take the inside lane. It's not... It's like, this isn't a race. Just follow the leader. It almost took... The guy's probably thinking I'm trying to pass it. It took the inside lane. And also, too, there's the paint evaporates here. There's not much paint, so we'll see how this thing... Oh, not too bad. Sometimes it'll cross the line. When there's a cars coming, that's always a little nerve-ending. Because like open, it doesn't cross the line, or there's a car coming. Sometimes I'll let it veer off, but it keeps getting better and better, that corner, so that's good news. And it always stops too far away from the business, so let's see if it's going to stop. Yeah, it's going to stop too far away, so I'm going to go ahead and take control of this guy. Alright, we're here at the shop. It took me all the way to the front, and that's it. So I've got a few things I have to do, and he must have just got home because the light's still on the truck for some reason. Did I? Oh. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.